In a world where everything is constantly fighting for your attention, I don't want to. And I say that not because I don't want to be a successful YouTuber or like a popular YouTuber or whatever. I say that because I don't want to steal any more attention from you than you've probably already been siphoned throughout the day. You deserve a break. And not because you've been working hard all day, but because you've constantly been pushing your brain through a lot of stress. I mean, imagine how much stress your brain has been under just because of all the information or random shit that you've consumed. It's not natural for us to constantly consume things, yet we kind of just always indulge in it. No matter how much our head hurts or how much our eyes are kind of throbbing, we much rather watch that next reel or watch that next short form video without really watching it. It just kind of runs in the background while we check messages or look at Instagram photos. And that is a bit of an issue, in my opinion at least. So, with that all being said, I'm going to try and give you some advice to kind of stray away from doing that and focusing more on things that you'd actually like. So, with all that being said, tip number one, watch this video to the end without doing anything else. Don't play anything in the background, don't game, don't scroll on Instagram or like any messaging app that you have. Literally just watch this video and do nothing else. And if that gets boring for you, then good. That means it's kind of working. But on the same side of that coin, actually try to gain something from this video. Don't just watch it and turn your brain off, because then you're kind of just doing nothing else and wasting your time. Or if you just want a comforting voice, then I can understand that too, but that's getting into semantics. The second thing that I'd recommend doing is actually spend some time with yourself. Try and understand who you are and really gain a sense of identity back, because I feel like with all our misdirected focus towards things that are outside of ourselves, we kind of forget that we have a lot of power to do things with ourselves and just kind of help ourselves in our own ways. I feel like you underestimate how smart you are and how like strong your own intuition is. See, with our constant reliance on external things such as our cell phones or like AI and shit like that, we kind of forget that we have a lot of internal knowledge, and instinctually we probably have ways to solve issues that we just never really use because of all the external shit that we just kind of rely on and are kind of taught to rely on rather than relying on ourselves. Sure, you might fuck up a few times or like mess up a few things, but I feel like it's definitely worth it, because at the end of the day you gain self-trust, and with self-trust you can do a lot. Now that you're a bit more focused on the video and you have the idea to spend more time with yourself, while you're with yourself, the third thing I could recommend is try and focus on something that you'd actually want in this world. A lot of us don't really think about this, but one day we're not going to be here. And with that being said, we more often than not want something that will outlive us, whether that be children or something that we created. Personally, I want to create something that can actually leave an impact on people, and with either A, bring them entertainment with my main channel, or B, kind of bring them some type of value with this channel. With that being said, think about something that you could either A, do to bring yourself some type of fulfillment, or B, just bring value to others. Maybe you'll find fulfillment in that inherently. But without getting too off topic, just focus on something that you genuinely love. And if you don't love something, which that's fine, it's kind of hard to find what you would love if you constantly are overstimulated by other things. Try and spend some time thinking about things that you enjoy outside of just, consuming content or playing games. And if you enjoy playing games, you can turn that into something, but you have to be intentional with it. You can't just kind of bullshit with it. That's something I've kind of learned the hard way, but that's not here or there. I think you should definitely put your focus into something that you enjoy, because whether it's a hobby or a passion or whatever it is, you can turn that into something that you'd never imagine if you just put more focus into it. Whether that's playing more, practicing more, studying more on it, and not like with your phone. I mean, well, it could be with your phone. Actually pick up a book on whatever it is, because it just feels more tangible, if that makes any sense. But that's just my opinion on what you could be doing to kind of focus on your own passions. And the last bit of advice that I want to give you today is try and do something that fully engages your brain, whether that's learning a new skill, picking up a new language, or just doing something that is super engaging, but preferably something productive. Because with doing said thing, you can watch yourself improve over time. For example, let's say you try to pick up a new instrument. At first, you'll be terrible at it, probably, unless you just have some innate talent for it. But even that innate talent won't get you super far. Then, let's say you practice for 30 minutes a day. You'll see yourself incrementally get better. Sure, the progress won't be super fast, but the more you focus in on whatever it is that you're trying to achieve or just improve at, the faster it'll come. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you today. I hope me kind of just trying to remind you that your focus actually matters, and that whatever you do focus on can be achieved, does something for you. And as another reminder before this video ends, you're always focusing on something, so I feel like it's better for it to serve you than not. So, with that all being said, thank you for watching this video, thank you for getting this far, and before you go, make sure to change, because if you don't, nobody will do it for you.